Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Are you ready for the Sabbath? Let's talk about that controversial Sabbath. Some people think it's a specific day to be worshipped. But when I want to take you a little deeper than that. The word Sabbath means rest. And let's talk about what took place in Genesis. When the Sabbath happened, the seventh day, everything was completed. Everything was good. Everything was completed. Everything was good. So, or the creator, let's say the creator, the source of all things, rested. And that's why it was called a Sabbath. So what's our Sabbath? Remember, a day, when we talk about day is not one day. Even the scripture tells us a day in the sight of God is like 1,000 years. So when we're talking about day, we're talking about a specific period of time. So when the scripture says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Holy. The Sabbath is holy. The Sabbath is when you're done with this world and you're ready to go forward into your divinity. You're ready to walk spiritually. Nothing in this flesh, nothing in this world appeals to you anymore. You're walking your God-given, your divine, God-given authority, your divine authority. So that is your Sabbath. A Sabbath of rest, a time when you give up this world, a time when you have overcome flesh, when you have subdued flesh, when you put the ego under subjection, and you understand the divine being you are. And you said, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and I'm no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me one of your hired servants. And the Father said, no, I'm going to put the ring on your hands. I'm going to put the ring on your, I'm going to put a gown over your shoulder. Welcome, my son. Welcome, my daughter. That when we know that we don't trust in anything outside of ourselves, we trust in the divine power, that we are still that we still are connected with the source of all things. We still have that divine power running through every aspect of who we are. We're not dependent on government. We're not dependent on others. We're not blaming mothers. We're not blaming fathers. We are blaming self, because we are the creator of our reality. So when he says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, your Sabbath is your rest period when everything in this world, the work, the flesh represent the works that you do in this world. We shall not live by bread alone. Bread represents the physicality, the things that appeals to the flesh, the house, the car, the food, the physical food, the job, the marriage, the children. These are the physical things. Man shall not live by bread alone. The Christ was already telling us, find the Sabbath, the rest period. Find your divinity. We can only rest when we are truly in our divine state. That's the only time we can rest. So when you think about a specific day you want to worship, we're divine beings. Not that it's wrong, but we have to go deeper. Deep, call it unto deep. God knew this time would come and we would want more. So this study is for those who still want more. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Are you ready to go into thy rest? Are you ready to walk holy and truly in your divine power? Are you ready? This is what it is. Your Sabbath is getting rid of the things of the world and knowing thyself and know the divine creator that you are. Be blessed, everyone.